Hi, today I want to discuss something pressing, an issue that combines the ambition of human progress with the unpredictability of nature.
राजधानी गैंगटोक से 30 किलोमीटर दूर सिंगथाम में एक फौलादी पुल तड़के तीस्ता नदी के पानी में पूरी तरह से बह गया।
The flooding was caused by a glacial lake outburst of the South Lhonak Lake in North Sikkim. I want you to remember the phrase glacial lake outburst because you're going to come to it very soon. Now, the water that gushed downstream from that lake eventually breached the Chungthang hydro dam, leaving in its wake a trail of destruction.
इस बाढ़ ने पुल पुलिये तिनके की तरह बहा दिए। सड़कें तो ऐसे बह रही थी मानो पानी की ही बनी हुई हो।
But did you know a team of researchers had made an eerie prediction about the same lake just 2 years back? Yes, this is that report. It's titled Future Glacial Lake Outburst Flood Hazard of the South Lhonak Lake, Sikkim, Himalaya. You can see the contributors to this report. These are all scientists. You can read the names here. And these are all the institutions that they belong to. It mentions that not one, not two, but a series of studies had flagged that the South Lhonak Lake as potentially dangerous with a high outburst probability. Let me quote straight from the report. South Lhonak, the report said, is one of the fastest retreating glaciers. The proglacial lake here has become the largest and fastest growing in the state. Now, that's the state of Sikkim, of course. It's another thing that we don't always pay heed. But just the way science works and how good it is at predicting stuff can be quite breathtaking. I'll explain why I'm saying this by showing you something. Here, this image is from the study on South Lhonak I mentioned earlier. This first one here is the map of Sikkim, of course. This one shows the lake jutting out of the glacier. This bit here is the alarming part. The scientists are showing here how the glacier is receding and the lake expanding. These are Landsat images, the report says, showing the evolution of the lake as the glacier retreated from 1990 here to 2019 here. So you can see the size of the glacier is receding and the size of the lake is increasing. Let's cut to Chungthang 2023, post-calamity. One of the key infrastructure downstream from the lake is this, the 1200 megawatt Teesta Stage 3 hydroelectric project that's seen here. The Teesta 3 sat at the confluence of the Lachung and the Lachin rivers. Teesta 3's walls were an imposing 60-meter high. That's nearly 200 feet, 50 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty. The mighty river breached this mega structure made of rock-filled concrete in a flash. Look at this. This is also from the report. These photos show the Chungthang area from 4 different years starting from 2006. A sparse settlement here. Also notice the trees on the edge of the town. That's here. In 2009, the construction of the hydropower project begins, and with it, it looks like Chungthang settlement area has begun to get slightly more busier. By 2020, that's here, the town looks visibly bigger, and the tree line, so clearly visible in the 2013 photo here, is almost non-existent. The Indian Himalayan region, with its crisscrossing rivers and breathtaking landscapes, might seem like the perfect location for such projects. But here's the thing, it's not just about geography, it's about geology, ecology, and sociology.
I think the cultural significance of River Teesta is it's the lifeline of Sikkim as well as West Bengal and Bangladesh as a country. It has a very spiritual and cultural significance. A lot of festivals are built around the River Teesta, and especially for Lepcha community, it's like when a person dies, the spirit goes through the River Teesta back to his ancestors called Pungjalang. And there are a lot of, ethnic groups which celebrate Mage Sankranti around the River Teesta.
The 8 states of India's northeast account for almost 40% of the total hydropower potential of the country. As of September 2023, according to a news report, the 10 states and 2 union territories in India's Himalayan region had 81 large hydropower projects, 32 projects under execution, and another 320 large projects in the pipeline. 5 of the 32 projects under execution are in Sikkim. The hydropower project in Chungthang was the state's biggest. The current CM blamed his predecessor for what went wrong.
जो सब स्टैंडर्ड काम किया था इसके कारण
चुंगथांग जो डैम था वो उसका काम सही नहीं था।
सही नहीं था, यस सही नहीं था। और उसी समय जब बनाने के टाइम में जो इनका कॉस्ट था वो कॉस्ट भी मतलब बहुत बढ़ गया, 5,000 से लेकर 13,000 करोड़ बन गया। इसमें आप पूरा इसको मालूम है, जितना भी लो बेल्ट में जो भी आप देखिए, जितना भी वहां से तो मतलब वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर बढ़ते बढ़ते आ गए और पूरा मतलब वायलेंट होके आ गए। लेकिन जितना भी डैम है, उसके बाद NSPC का डैम है, इसने काइनेटिक का डैम है, उसके बाद NSPC का डैम, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ। लेकिन वही एक डैम मतलब जो पूरा वॉश आउट हो गया।
Politicians, like everyone else, are wiser in hindsight. Himalayan communities for whom these rivers are not just water bodies but lifelines pay the price. Their homes, their cultures, their very way of life are at risk. For them, these rivers aren't just about megawatts of electricity. They are sacred, they are history, and they are life. Activists have been sounding alarms, urging us to understand the repercussions of unchecked hydroelectric projects. Their plea is simple. Let's not prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability. So what's the way forward? Well, it's a blend of careful scientific assessment, respecting indigenous knowledge, and understanding that sustainable development isn't just about green energy. It's about ensuring that our actions today don't jeopardize our tomorrow.